What's up, LA Live Gang? This is your boy AC, and I'm back with another live stream edition of LA Sports Live. You guys see the thumbnail. You see the title. I apologize. What am I, like 30, 45 minutes late? But, you know, I was like making my reference and stuff. But anyway, I just happened to jump on YouTube real quick and Ticket had a stream going. Now, I don't talk about other people. But anyway, I think it was Ticket either on his main channel or he's got a stream going right now. It's either on his main channel or Pro Basketball Updates. Um, uh, Look, I jumped on anyway. Make a long story short, I'm late because I jumped on Ticket's panel. I'm just like, dude's going crazy over there, and Ticket does his little spill or whatever. Um, about how LeBron is no good and he's running from the Lakers. And he ran him into the ground and all the other kind of stuff. I'm just like, okay, let me just see if I can get on. I mean, these guys are just if you give them the opportunity, Ticket opens the floodgates and he gives them the opportunity, and those guys just go crazy with the hate for LeBron James. Man, it's crazy, and they're all of a sudden they're concerned and worried about LeBron leaving the Lakers, and the Lakers need to get rid of him, and the Lakers need to trade him, and all this other kind of stuff. And they're in uproar. They don't like LeBron, but they're in an uproar over the stuff that he said over the weekend. At the All Star break, I'm like, man, what do you guys care? What do you care if what he does? He. What I said is, look, when his contract is up, he's free to go wherever he wants. He's free to go wherever he wants. Why y'all knocking a man for being a free agent and going wherever he wants? You know what I'm saying? It was y'all knocking Lonzo and DeMar for going to the Bulls. Well, you guys knocking him, talking about they need to trade him. They're talking about they need to trade him to recruit and get assets or whatever. The Lakers didn't need no. I gotta stop cussing because they demonetized my stuff, so I can't be cussing. But the Lakers did not need any assets. They didn't need any draft picks to get LeBron James. So I'm like, why would what's the big deal? And then I'm like, okay, I asked the guys, I'm like, I said, look, if LeBron decides to leave the Lakers after 2023, I don't think the Lakers care. They'd probably like to keep him around another year or two, to be a cash cow or whatever, but I don't really think they care. I said, but I told him, I said, what you guys don't realize, the Lakers are going to be 85, $86 million. And by that time, it might even be more. It might be as much as $90 million under the salary cap. It just depends on how much the salary cap goes up. I said, so if they have 90 million, let's say anywhere between 80 and $90 million, if they have between 80 and $90 million free to spend on whoever they want, why would they care if he leaves? I know I don't. And I'm not saying nothing bad about LeBron, but when his time is up, his time is up. And you know, yeah, the team will not have many draft picks or whatever. Okay, we can live with that. Like the Lakers built through the draft anyway. You guys already know what time it is. You guys already know. You guys already know how the Lakers do business, man. They ain't about uh drafting and developing players, man. They'll get a few along the way, and then things work out. They work out, but the Lakers are about getting superstars. So that's just I I was gonna leave. I was gonna leave Ticket's panel. I said, man, let me just start talking, and then maybe some of these niggas will shut up. So anyway, I got off what I wanted to say, and I got up out of there. But anyway, if you want to hear the LeBron hate fest, you want to hear LeBron hate fest, go to you know, where to go. Anyway, it's not going to be no long. It's not going to be no long stream today. But anyway, you guys see the thumbnail, you see the title, and I'm like, I saw LB. What's up, LB? You jumping in the chat? already before the movie. I mean, before the video started. I'm like, man, LeBron is okay. Well, anyway, let's get to it. I don't know if LeBron is the smartest Laker of all time, but see, I got to stop from cussing. But if he's not the smartest Laker of all time, he's up there. He's top two. He's top three. And I'm not talking about the obvious stuff. I'm not really even talking about, honestly, I'm not even really talking about basketball at all. I mean, we all know how smart he is with his basketball IQ and one of the smartest ever. Um, you know, we all know that on the court, his dedication and his to his craft and studying the game and studying film. We know he's one of the best ever at that. And you're right, Samurai Beast Warrior. You never know what could happen. The Lakers could have the chance to draft his son. You never know. Then he'll stay. And then on top of that, he says it's not about money. So then he could stay, and not take a lot of money. But anyway, um, you never can tell what might happen because it ain't like his son's going to be a lottery pick. At this point, his son is not going to be no lottery pick, so you don't know where he might end up. So people just need to chill out and see what happens. Anyway, back to my topic. I'm gonna get to it real quick, and then I'm gonna get out of here. LeBron's got to be, in my opinion, one of the smartest Lakers that I've ever seen. And I've seen Lakers going back to the 80s, going to the 90s and early 2000s, get caught up in situations. And I'm talking about off the court, and that's as far as I will go with that. But I see them getting caught up in stuff off the court. And it's not a fun situation. It's a tough situation to get caught up in stuff off the court. But I was gonna play the video for you guys, but I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to get a strike. You can easily find it. But as you guys know, LeBron attended along with the usual guys in his posse or whatever. He attended the Super Bowl, right? So we all saw him on TV at the Super Bowl enjoying the game, celebrating with the Rams or whatever. I think he would have celebrated either way, whoever won. But anyway, let me not go there. But anyway, he was celebrating with the Rams and cheered the Rams on the victory. But when you guys get a chance, you go to TMZ and it's on YouTube too. LeBron James did something that I never ever seen any NBA player or any other superstar do. Yeah, exactly. Like Bryce, man. These guys, oh my God, they just like to pile on, man. Ain't nobody paying attention to one thing. We're gonna have plenty of money. You never know what situations may present themselves. Other signing trades may present themselves. We might have other players who want to opt out of their contract and come to the Lakers. You might have, you just never know what might happen. So ain't nobody worried about. And it's not that I don't like LeBron, but it's just like, hey man, when it's over, it's over. If you want to leave, leave. I don't want to keep nobody around who don't want to be here. Excuse me, that's just my opinion. But anyway, let me get back to my topic. Then I got to get out of here. But I saw LeBron James do something, man, at the Super Bowl that I ain't never seen anybody else do. And that's what convinced me this dude, he's different. He's calculated in everything that he does and everything that he does not do. For people who think that he's not calm, cool, and calculated, who for people who think that he doesn't send hidden messages and social media and all that kind of stuff, everything that dude does is serves a purpose, has a meaning to it. And I hear people was arguing about the tweets and the liking of the tweets and all that stuff, talking about it don't mean nothing. Man, LeBron is not that kind of dude. He don't do anything for no reason. If you don't know that by now, to know that he doesn't do anything for no reason, then you ain't really been paying attention to him. But anyway, let me get to my point. LeBron is at the Super Bowl, right? The game is over. The game is over. There's video footage of this all over the place. LeBron is, chilling with his, he's out of the stadium, he's in the mezzanine getting ready, to go down the parking, whatever. And what happened? Yeah. Okay, so let me get to my story before I forget. LeBron, they're chilling, talking, and then look, you guys know how it is when the Super Bowl comes to the town, when the NBA All Star Game comes to the town, stuff like that. When there's going to be a lot of rich people and celebrities in that town, you know. I try to make this PG. All all of the opportunity seekers, all of the young ladies that are opportunity seekers. You know what I mean by that? All of the ladies, let's say your Instagram type ladies, your OnlyFans type ladies, back in the day, your back page ladies, they all in LA because of Super Bowl. And some of them even make it to the game. They were at the Super Bowl. So anyway, make a long story short, and a short story even shorter, they got video footage of LeBron chilling after the game, and him and his buddies are chilling, and then he gets approached by a flock of opportunity seekers. And you can hear him on the video. Hey, LeBron, where y'all going? Da, 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 da. LeBron, hey, LeBron, hey, I'm a fan of yours. That ain't what they saying, but they were saying other stuff. I can't say it. They were trying to get after LeBron, and the opportunity seekers, they're dressed in their best. And you know what the best is. The best is short skirts and heels, right? The opportunity seekers, you know who these people are. They're dressed in short skirts and heels. And they're moving in closer and closer to LeBron. LeBron's looking around. I'm looking at LeBron. LeBron's looking him around. And LeBron stared him up and down one time. This nigga is very calculated and very aware of his surroundings. LeBron, they're standing chilling by a bank of escalators. Here come the opportunity seekers. They close in within 3 feet. Then you can hear them say, LeBron, hey, we're going to come to the strip club. We're going to go to the strip club. LeBron ain't saying nothing. He just looking. LeBron, let's go to the strip club. Come to the strip club. We're going to do this and do that. You can hear him in the video. LeBron takes one look at him, stares up and down. You know what he does? He runs down the up escalator. There was nobody coming up. If it was, they was toward the bottom. But LeBron runs down the up escalator. The opportunity seekers, they tried to follow him. They tried to follow him, but they can't because they're in what? Heels. They can't chase him because they're in heels. They take about 2 steps down the up escalator and they figure out they're going to break their damn leg. They're going to break their damn neck. And so they think twice. LeBron gets down to a lower level. He escapes the opportunity seekers. And I'm like, damn, I never seen nobody do that before, man. I never seen nobody do that before. LeBron's been in the game. He's been in the public eye for over 20 years. And he already knows. He already knows the drill. He already knows what's up. He already knows he's got to be an expert on how to avoid these kind of things. And I got to salute him for that, man. That was crazy. That was crazy, man. They was the I'm calling them the opportunity seekers, man. They was after him. They was coming for him. If you want, uh, search on YouTube. Uh, LeBron runs from thought. You can look. You can Google that and you'll see it. But man, he straight ran down the up escalator in like 2.5 seconds and got away from them chicks, got to his car, and went on home or did what he was going to do, man. But I don't know, man. LeBron's an interesting guy. And like I said, anybody who thinks that he doesn't think everything that he does exactly, now it might not always work out in his favor or whatever because it's just life. Things don't always work on your favor, but he thinks everything through. He plans and he wanted what he wants to do and what he doesn't want to do. Now, what's up, Matt Moses? You saying leave LA? He will. He will. He will eventually. He will. I mean, like based upon his comments over the weekend, there's a lot of speculation. He's gonna do this, he's gonna do that. He left the door open to go to Cleveland or whatever. We'll see. We'll see, man, because a lot could change within the next year and a half. And let me tell you something. Don't He's talking about he wants to play with Bronny. The Lakers do have a future. Who's this? Mark Flood. The Lakers do have a future. You know why? Because the year when LeBron's contract is up, they have $85 million. So you could create a future real fast with $85 million if you do it right. So we're just not worried about that. But anyway, what I was saying is let's not make it a foregone conclusion that he will leave the Lakers or that he will go play with Bronny. It's not a foregone conclusion that Bronny gonna make it to the league. He might have to go to the G League. You never know. And besides that, let's say if Bronny makes the league and he gets drafted by the Bucks, okay, or he gets drafted by the OKC Thunder. Y'all forget about y'all forget about Bryce. Bryce is a freshman and Bronny is a junior. Now, I understand LeBron says he wants to go play with Bronny, but in my opinion, and what I see, Bryce is going to be better than Bronny. And so a year and a half from now, or whatever situation may be, I predict Bryce is going to be uh, a top prospect. And LeBron might think twice about running to another city just to play with his son when he has another one who's probably going to be better than Bronny. Bryce is already taller than Bronny, or they're at least the same height. They're at least the same height. So I think, if you just talking about basketball, I think Bryce is probably going to be better. Uh, Bryce is dunking already at a freshman. Bryce is the captain and he's leading. Bryce is playing. Uh, Bryce is playing JV. Bryce is the captain of the JV team. Bronny is the captain of the varsity team. But at this point, Bronny is a marginal. I don't want to talk about people's kids, but as of right now, it's agreed that he's a marginal talent. And people being nice because that's LeBron's son. But anyway, I don't want to talk about people's kids because Bronny, he can improve in the next year. He could be improved and be a lottery pick. I don't know. But like I said, LeBron, he's going to think twice about picking up and leaving, going to Milwaukee, or leaving and going to OKC just to play a year with Bronny. When he's got Bryce, he's gonna pick all that up, leave LA, leave his wife, leave Zuri, and leave Bryce to go run around with Bronny. I don't think he's gonna do that. I don't think he's gonna do that. Mark Floyd, you think AD is overrated? I don't know what's up with AD, man. I'm gonna leave that at that. I don't know what's up with him, man. He's I don't know. He's a little bit different. But anyway, I just don't think he's gonna pick up, you know, depending on the situation going on at home. I don't think he's just gonna pick up and leave just to chase behind Bronny. I mean, I know what he said, but things could change a lot in a matter of 18 months. They could change a whole lot. So, like I said, the purpose of this video, the title of this video is like, hey man, I don't, well, that wasn't the title, but nobody's really worried about LeBron leaving. When he leaves, and that's it. Just like all the other players. And so when y'all go get a chance, you go check out TMZ Sports, or you just Google here. I mean, you just search on YouTube. You'll see him, LeBron, bone out down it. He boned out down the up escalator to escape the opportunity seekers. Yeah, I mean, there's several different ways. You're right, Lakers, but there's several different ways for it to happen. I don't know why people making such a big deal about it, man. I don't even, that's a whole nother conversation. I don't even know why LeBron did that. I don't even know. Does LeBron really want to play with his dad and travel around with his dad? I mean, I don't know. you know. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. I wouldn't even name the kid. I wouldn't even name him a junior. Name him LeBron. Anyway, that's not my business. Not my business at all. Anyway, I'm just throwing my 2 cents in. But y'all think some of y'all think, well, some people in here think that I'm a LeBron hater. I ain't no LeBron hater, man. I think the dude's pretty smart. I don't agree about how he does everything, but I think the dude's pretty smart actually. But and this move that he just made, I thought was a real smart one. But anyway, I gotta get back to work. I just want to jump on for a hot second. Salute to everybody in the chat. Lakers Bryce, Mark Flood. Mark Flood, if you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe. Matt Moses. If you like and subscribe to the video. Who else came here? Samurai Beast Warrior. Thanks for coming through. LB, thanks for coming through. But nope, we're not gonna hate on LeBron today. I actually think the dude's pretty smart, and the way he handles certain things, certain aspects of his business, he can't do nothing but salute him. Anyway, it's your boy AC, LA Sports Live. I will rap with y'all later.